Good morning. It's Shamus Baier here in beautiful Victoria, BC. And earlier today I was at a seminar with Cameron Muir, who is BCREA's chief economist, BC Real Estate Association. It was a little bit of a coup to get him to speak to our Royal LePage monthly breakfast meeting. Usually he doesn't do individual company kind of things, but he actually used to be a Royal LePage realtor before adopting all the charts and graphs and all the rest. But it was a pretty interesting talk. It was a lot about sort of what happened and what's going to happen. It's no secret that we had a pretty big crash in the real estate community here in fall of 2008. Coincidentally, right when I started. But we've seen a pretty big recovery, a pretty quick recovery, especially here in Victoria and Vancouver's market as well. Not so much in the interior of BC. But he was talking a little bit about affordability and what that meant to the general consumer. There's sort of three things that affect affordability. There's one is the overall income level, how much people are earning. Obviously, there's house prices, right? The different prices of the house affect how you can afford it. But the big one is obviously interest rates. Right? As interest rates have been declining over the past few years, we've seen prices go up and up and up, keeping affordability at about the same level. Now, what we're predicting is Bank of Canada promised they were going to keep the prime lending rate low until the middle of 2010 is sort of what they were promising in the recession as part of their plan to help boost the economy. And now we're getting close to that time, and people are wondering what's going to happen with mortgage rates. Are they going to skyrocket up? Are they going to stay the same? Very unlikely they're going to go down. But what we're expecting is probably a moderate increase in mortgage rates, although, like I said, Victoria, Vancouver's real estate market have really recovered very, very well. There's about a 15% drop from the peak of the market to the very, very bottom. But after our busy fall last year, we're pretty much back up to that peak. So unlikely that we're going to see house prices go up in that same 10 to 20% like we saw through the early 2000s. But more likely, what we're going to see is modest increases in the mortgage lending rates. There's still a lot of sectors of our economy, specifically like the timber industry, that are slow to recover. And like it or not, we are still tied with our major trading partner, the United States, and they have had a very slow recovery, where the Canadians are pretty much on our way out of the economic recession, a slow return, but definitely on the improvement. The Americans are still lagging behind, and we're probably not going to shake things up too much. Overall, his predictions are about a 5% increase in the cost of housing and house prices over 2010, probably closer towards the end of 2010, and a moderate increase. Probably you guys will see 1 to 2% increase in your mortgage rates over that time. If you guys have any questions about house prices or mortgage lending, you can always feel free to contact me. Check out my website at victoriahomesales.ca or email me at shamusbaier@royallepage.ca. That's it for today, and I will check in with you guys a little later.